Breathe. Reflect. May the Buddha guide you well. Sensual desires versus dharma joy. In every activity, the ultimate aim of people in the world is to find joy. And in seeking joy, there are basically two major categories. One is sensual desire, and the other is dharma joy. Generally speaking, there are 5 kinds of sensual desires: wealth, sex, fame, food, and sleep. Let us take a look at each one of these. Wealth. We all want to have money and wealth, and indeed, they can bring happiness. However, wealth can also bring suffering and misfortune, and in some cases, people even die because of wealth. Also, acquiring or using wealth in an unwholesome manner can cause a lot of harm. Sex. The love between a man and a woman is naturally desirable. But within the river of love, there are multiple waves of suffering. For example, unrequited sex often leads to endless vexations. The resulting storm in the sea of lust can often be overwhelming. Fame. Everybody loves fame or a good reputation, but slander often follows when one becomes famous. Besides, the higher we climb, the harder we fall. Sometimes, we may even be consumed by fame and become its victim, which brings us a lot of trouble and suffering. Food. The amount and variety of food available fills the stomach easily, but when we overeat, our system finds it hard to take. As the saying goes, sickness often enters through the mouth. Besides, a lot of unwholesome karma results from killing for food. Sleep. Sleeping is certainly an enjoyment, but oversleeping leads to listlessness. Those who sleep all the time are sometimes derided as being good for nothing, which makes it hard to develop a stable career. As we can see, worldly sensual desires are really half pleasure and half suffering. While enjoyable for a moment, maybe even temporary, sensual pleasures tend to restrain us. They are also short-lived and extremely uncertain. So the sensual desires that we pursue with great effort and energy are actually contaminated by poisons extremely harmful to our health. The ancients always taught us that we should restrain from indulging in sensual pleasures. The Buddha did not tell people to practice complete asceticism, but our cravings should be kept in moderation. In the ocean of desire, we often need the right guidance. Therefore, we should pursue the pleasures of benevolence, which brings people dharma joy. The joy of dharma is the joy of the spirit and the joy of the truth. For instance, practicing benevolence brings us joy. Right view and right thought also bring us dharma joy. Studying, being understanding and knowledgeable, listening to the dharma will bring us dharma joy as well. The inherent serenity, peace and harmony we gain from practicing sitting meditation are beyond comparison with any sensual pleasures. The ease and joy gained from the dedication and humility we experience in cultivation and the exchange of thoughts and experiences with the wise are also above and beyond that of sensual desires. In being generous and in forging meaningful connection with others, we can find much more dharma joy in life. Therefore, we should not indulge in sensual desires. We should strive to aspire for the joy of dharma. As you traverse the gates of joy, I ask you a question. What kind of joy do you wish to have?